Yeah, I think very early on, Leah Nanako Winkler was really like influential in how I wrote, just because like the way she writes, it's just so funny and so honest, sometimes brutal, but like very still like heartwarming. And I didn't know one could write in that way where um sometimes it was just like, whoa, like you could say that, or like, oh, like you can write in all caps and it's cool, like things like that. And so very early on, like I was just like, oh, that's the kind of writer I want to be.
But
Yeah.
Susan Lori Parks, for me, I remember being 15 years old, seeing the America play, and it blew my mind. Like I had no idea that a play could be like that and feel like that and move like that. And so I was obsessed. I mean, I read as much as I could. I grew up in Austin, Texas, so there's a really, really cool sort of indie Austin community, theater community that's there. You're doing theater in your backyard. You're doing all different kinds of like the audiences there are so game for like whatever weird thing you want to throw at them, which is very, very cool. But there wasn't a whole lot, I would say, of like people doing work like Susan Lori Park's work there.
Yeah, I
So
love Toni Morrison. She's so phenomenal, especially Sula and Beloved. Oh my
Mm.
gosh. And then there's also Adrienne Kennedy. I've read some of her plays and she's phenomenal. I don't I'm not as familiar with her work as I am with Toni Morrison, but everything I've read from her is just a banger.
Yeah, there's so many. August Wilson, of course, is a big, big influence of mine. I feel like too, like the way he's able to bridge, like, it's like the thing about a playwright is that you're writing from your own understanding of everything, your own perception, right? And that's what makes playwriting so interesting because there's really no such thing as like a great playwright or a bad playwright, in my opinion. There's a prolific playwright, but it's like playwriting and writing or being an artist is your own perception, which no one can ever do, right? And that's what makes it so interesting because we all are looking at the same thing, but through our own eyes. And August Wilson to me is someone who does that so well, right? Right, like he puts in a lot of history of being a Black person in this country, and like there's also like a lot of like Gothic themes and spirituality and all. And reading him really helped me realize that, you know what, I can talk about my life as real as it is, as crazy as it is, and there's going to be people who identify with that.